You steal.
I don't steal anything.
You don't? You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them a few times.
What man? You not get the leave. Down there, bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a nice.
I say, Tony Braxton? Tony Braxton. I got Tony Braxton. No, Tony Braxton ain't never had your back. I got Tony Braxton. I want to be, I want it on record. I want it on national television. You want to say, I don't have your back? You did it. Hell, Lord, you did not.
Buckle up because what I'm about to tell you is insane. The Braxton family, child, they have officially lost the plot. We're talking nuclear level drama, the kind of mess that makes you question everything you thought you knew about sisterhood. And honey, the streets are buzzing. So if you're ready for this absolute dumpster fire, word on the street is that Tamar Braxton allegedly, and I cannot stress that word enough, allegedly slept with Tony Braxton's husband. Yes, you heard me right, her sister's husband. Now when I first caught wind of this, I was like, nah, that can't be true. There's no way. Because even for the Braxtons, who we know stay in some mess, this would be a whole new level of betrayal. But y'all, the more I dug into this, the messier it got. And I mean messy. Like, I don't even know where to start because it just keeps getting worse.
You're such a liar. Such a nice man.
He said he don't
No, that's a lie.
I swear to
That's a
God.
lie. What are you doing?
I swear. Your man for? You think I'm too? Don't you?
So apparently, this whole thing came to light because Tawanda Braxton decided to drop the bomb. Yes, Tawanda allegedly exposed Tamar's secret, and listen, Tony was not ready for it. From what we're hearing, Tony had an emotional breakdown. I mean, can you blame her? Imagine finding out that one of your own sisters betrayed you in the worst way possible. And not just any betrayal, but this? With your husband? Tony couldn't even process it. Meanwhile, Tamar immediately went into defense mode, and you could tell she was caught completely off guard. The trust between these two? Shattered. Obliterated. I honestly don't know if they can ever come back from this one. Now let's be real for a second. The Braxtons have been messy. This is not new information. We've watched them fight on TV. We've seen the Instagram rants, the subliminal tweets, all of it. But this is a whole different beast. This is the kind of drama that doesn't just crack the foundation, it burns the whole house down. They've had their ups and downs for years, but a sister allegedly sleeping with another sister's husband? That's family destroying territory. And sure enough, there's already footage floating around of Tamar and Tawanda going at it again. The drama never stops with this family, I swear.
It's my child.
Do I know where you live?
Well, of course you don't come. So my thing, I know where you live because I put down your down payment.
And you know what happens when Tamar gets angry, right? She says everything. She doesn't hold back. She doesn't bite her tongue. She goes straight for the jugular. During one of these heated arguments, Tamar allegedly claimed that SHE paid the down payment on Tawanda's house. Not only that, but she also accused Tawanda of using her credit cards for years without paying her back. Now, is this the truth? Or is this just Tamar throwing out whatever she can think of to deflect and hurt Tawanda back? Hard to say, but here's the thing. Tamar is known for bringing receipts. So if she's saying it, there might actually be some truth to it. Speaking of receipts, let's talk about Tawanda for a second, because Tamar isn't the only one who's made accusations about her. Apparently, Tamar has called Tawanda out before for being reckless with money. There have even been rumors, and again, these are rumors, that Tawanda allegedly stole Missy's social security checks at one point. And supposedly, she's taken money from Tony in the past too. Now I don't know if all of that is true, but where there's smoke, there's usually fire, right? But here's where it gets really interesting.
Tawanda, baby, I love her to pieces. But hide your stuff when she come over, because she snatched the wig off your head when you look the other way. She's super sneaky, clever, and crafty.
Tawanda's bankruptcy records are actually public, and honey, they are messy. We're talking about $500,000 in debt, $500,000. And get this, those documents confirm that she did, in fact, borrow $35,000 from Tamar for a house down payment. So Tamar wasn't lying about that part. And apparently, this isn't the first time Tawanda's borrowed money from family members and conveniently forgotten to pay them back.
You know exactly what you're doing. Don't be looking like that, you snake-ass son of a gun. You're a snake, and then you like controversy, and you like all of that. So why would you do that?
Though now we're starting to see a pattern here. And it's not a good look. So when all of this came to a head, Tamar absolutely lost it. She was denying the allegations left and right, pointing fingers, deflecting, doing everything she could to flip the script. And then she turned around and accused Tawanda of being the guilty one. Meanwhile, Tony is just standing there looking shell-shocked. But here's the craziest part. Apparently, Tracy knew about all of this before she passed away.
I don't steal anything.
You don't. You sold men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Tony's. You slept with them a few times.
Oh, what man? You not get the leave. Get this low down ass bitch.
Oh, you're such a liar. Such a nice man.
Now, if you thought that was bad, hold on tight because it gets worse. The rumor isn't just that Tamar slept with one of Tony's men. Oh no, honey, the allegation is that she slept with two of them. Yes, two. In the clips going around, the names are bleeped out for legal reasons, but of course the internet did what the internet does best. They put on their detective hats and started piecing it together. And let me tell you, the suspects they came up with? Phew, first up, we've got Birdman. Yes, Tony's current husband. Now, there was this one incident during the Cash Money versus No Limit battle where Tamar was spotted hanging out with Birdman. Mind you, Tony wasn't even there, but Tamar, front and center, and people were not happy about it. They thought her behavior was inappropriate, disrespectful, and just downright suspicious. Tamar, of course, tried to defend herself. She even posted receipts showing it was a group call or something like that. But the internet? They weren't buying it. Not for a second. Then we've got suspect number 2, Carrie Lewis, Tony's ex-husband from the group Mint Condition. Now this rumor apparently goes way back to 2011. A blogger at the time claimed that Tamar allegedly slept with Carrie as part of some calculated move to gain fame and wealth. Like, it wasn't just a mistake or a moment of weakness, it was strategic. It was opportunistic. And if that's true, that makes it so much worse because it means it was intentional. But let's talk about the why for a second, because this is where things get really dark. There have been accusations in the past that Tamar was also involved with Michael Malden, you know, Jermaine Dupri's father. And when you look at the bigger picture, a pattern starts to emerge. Tony has always been the biggest star in the family, the most successful, the most famous, the most beloved. And there's this belief that Tamar resented that she was jealous, that she wanted to prove she was just as desirable, just as powerful, just as worthy. And allegedly, sleeping with Tony's men was her twisted way of doing that. It's giving obsession. It's giving competition. It's giving toxic. But now let's circle back to Tawanda for a second, because her role in all this is suspicious too. She held on to this secret for years. Why bring it up now? Why reveal it in the middle of a heated argument? Some people think she was just trying to deflect from her own financial drama. Like, oh, you're gonna come for me about money? Well, let me tell you what Tamar did. That's vindictive. That's manipulative. And honestly, it's messy as hell. At this point, the Braxton family is in shambles. There's no trust. There's no love. There's just bitterness, resentment, and betrayal. Fans are already predicting that this is the end, that the sisters will never recover from this. People are literally telling them to leave reality TV, cut ties, and go no contact. Because let's be honest, it doesn't even seem like they like each other anymore, let alone love each other. The only thing holding this family together at this point is Miss Evelyn, Miss E. She's the glue. She's the matriarch. But fans are terrified of what's gonna happen when she's no longer here. God forbid. But when that day comes, there's a real fear that the Braxton sisterhood will completely fall apart. Like, permanently. And y'all, that's what makes this whole situation so tragic. The Braxtons had everything. They had the talent, the fan base, the opportunities. They could have been the Black Kardashians. But jealousy, bitterness, and betrayal tore them apart. And now we're left with this absolute train wreck. So here's my question for you. Do you think Tamar really crossed that line? Or was Tawanda just deflecting and throwing her under the bus? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because trust me, we're gonna keep following this mess as it unfolds. I'll see y'all in the next one.